Pocket just came out. I've played this for over 100 hours and I want to give you the best tips for a good start. Now, I'm basically going to be pulling these from this Reddit post from SMTR- and I'm just going to visualize it. These are some great tips and I agree with them all, so I will link them in the description below. Now, let's jump into the first tip here, which is toggling this thing in your deck so you can see the cards from a glance. So the button right here changes it completely and you can see what you're missing. Now I have all the cards, so I guess this isn't a great example, but let's say you were missing this this Marowak here. You would just click it and it would kind of show you where it's from. You can also scroll up here and it'll tell you which set it's in. So this is in Mewtwo. So if you're missing this one, maybe open Mewtwo packs in order to complete your Pokédex. Now a really cool thing is this spreadsheet. It's a little bit nerdy, I guess, but maybe this is your cup of tea. It's a little bit more high effort, but you can go here and fill out what you have, and then it'll tell you which packs you need to open, how many cards are missing from what pack. I use this a lot when I was first filling out my Pokédex, and it's amazing. So I'll link this in the description below. So next up, if you are free to play, then these pack points take a long time to accumulate. You might even wonder where you see your pack points. For some reason, you got to click here on this set, which makes us think that maybe the pack points are tied to the set itself. So you can go here, and at the bottom right, you can see I have 2,270 pack points. I believe you get 5 per pack you open. I have a daily pack, so let's go ahead and test this out. I don't think this really matters, and if you want, you could even open it from the back, but that kind of makes it a bit slower. So I like to just open it from the front. Another tip, when you're looking at this, you can peek to the side like that, and if you got a shiny one, which I did not, you could see. So I got nothing in this pack, so we're just gonna do that. And yeah, 5 pack points, so 1 per card, I guess. So looking at the pack points, you can go here and you can pretty much craft every single card imaginable. You can even go all the way to the bottom. You can craft the crown rares, which are a lot of pack points, and you probably should not do this, but it is something that you could do if you were a whale. Maybe. I don't really recommend crafting anything. It'd be nice to open it on your own, but maybe the only thing that you should craft early on is like a trainer that you're missing, maybe Sabrina, but it's kind of expensive, right? 70 pack points. They're hard to come by, and yeah, just be very careful when you're choosing something. Like, don't rush into it and make a Wigglytuff EX. You will probably regret that. Or the next tip is the binder feature. You can click this button, second from the bottom left. You can go to your binders and you can make a binder and fill it out with the cards you like. I don't know what I was doing here. I guess I was doing 3 of each. It doesn't really matter what you do. Just feature it. You can do this button as well at the top left, kind of put it on your home screen if you wanted to. You can click edit here and change these tags. I've put mine public, and I've also set these tags as favorite Pokemon, favorite illustrations, and my collection. People can go to the social hub here, the middle bottom button, go to the community showcase, and they can like things. And this will give you currency. It gives you a shop token, you know? So just go through. You can like all your friends' stuff. Like, why not? It helps them out. So you could just go and do this and help them out. That'll give you like these daily gift things. I've already claimed all of mine. But yeah, you can go up here to the top right, click that, and you get rewards. You get these. Oh, there we go. Some of those tickets right there. Then you can go to the shop and use these tickets. You can buy hourglass packs, which each one is basically like 1 hour. You could buy Wonder Hourglasses. You could trade them in for special shop tickets, which I do not recommend. You can get these different covers, and then these cards. Professor Oak's research. What the hell? Professor's research? Oh my gosh. And then whatever you want. Pokeballs, potions, all that stuff. If you really wanted to, you could even buy multiple copies of like your Pokeball so you can get a cool flare, but that might not be the wisest use of your tokens. If you're free to play, you might want to use them on like hourglasses. All right, the Wonder Pick feature is something you want to make sure you're using all the time. You could see I'm pretty much empty, and 4 hours I will get 1 more Wonder Pick currency, or whatever you want to call it, and then I'll finally be able to open something here. They cost more if they have something nice. So because this has a Blastoise, it costs 2, which you probably don't want Blastoise, by the way. This one costs 2 because it has a Butterfree. Maybe you want Butterfree, but probably not. Like this one has a Nidoking with an illustration which it's nice, but is it really worth 3 things? If you're free to play, maybe not. But if you're just trying to collect Nidoking, then maybe it is. Like maybe you really want Slowbro, so you can, you know, open this one. You have 2 out of 5 chance of getting Slowbro. That's pretty good. And you can also scroll down and you can get these expired ones. They cost 1 additional currency. I have a bunch of those though, but yeah, just be sure to check everything and try not to cap on your energy, because then you're kind of wasting cards. There's been so many times where I've realized I forgot to Wonder Pick and I'm just wasting this. So don't be like me. Be sure to do your missions. You can get more hourglasses from this. Basically at the bottom here, you can go to your daily. Make sure you're hitting these daily and you're claiming all your hourglasses. I believe it's 4 per day and it's pretty easy. You can get it done probably in like 5 or 10 minutes, I think. Might be a little bit more. You might have to do a few battles. There's other currencies and stuff that you can earn by just filling out your decks, DEX decks. And then there's deck missions, which I think these give you rental decks. And then there's also the premium thing, where if you have the premium mission, I think everyone gets a free premium. Am I wrong? Did I buy it? I didn't buy this, did I? But anyways, you can go here and get more hourglasses or whatever. You can get some currencies just by filling this out. I just hit complete all and boom, I got some hourglasses. If you're ever opening packs, it's going to consume all your hourglasses before your gold, which is fine, I guess. Just something to keep in mind. Like if you have filled out your Pokedex, then maybe you kind of just want to hoard up those hourglasses. Just open your daily free packs and then apply those to the mini set or the next set. You can add friends basically after every match. You can send a friend request, and you might as well do that because your friends can help you out. They can give you more of those tokens, those currencies. So just go through and maybe I hit the max amount of friends. There is a max amount, and there's also a max amount of friend requests you can receive. I personally can't receive any more friend requests. Also, you could just like go and get your code right here at the top. You go click your little icon and it'll show your code. You can copy it and then you can paste it. Like feel free to paste it in the comment section and people can go and add you or whatever. Another thing is flares. Maybe don't use flares if you're free to play. Trading will inevitably be added to the game. We're not 100% sure how it works, but you could maybe only trade if you have more than 2 copies. That's a possibility. Again, we don't know how it's going to work, but like I have 3 Venusaurs. If I wanted to, I could obtain a flare, which, you know, I get a little sparkle, and I'll show you what it looks like, but I'm basically deleting 1 Venusaur EX, which is maybe kind of valuable. So like don't do this at home, maybe, unless maybe you're spending money on the game. But if you're free to play, you might need this or want this in the future, so you could trade it for another thing, maybe a second copy of a Blastoise or something when trading does come out. We don't have any info on that. And yeah, I would need to consume 1 more Venusaur in order to get this. Once I've done that, then I can get this heart 1 petal. Petal flare? And then I can do 1 more after that, and I can get these tiny twinkles. If you go to your missions over here and you go to themed collections, you could see these other things that maybe you haven't completed. So you can try and complete these in order to get the currency, the respective currency. You could see what you would get. Like if you want this Mewtwo icon, I need 2 more Mewtwo's. How do I not have this? I need 2 more Mewtwo's. I need 3 more Gardevoirs. I've opened so many but whatever. Yeah, that's how you get those. And again, those are found at the bottom right here. So yeah, the premium pass is free. You get a little free trial. I guess that'll end at some point, but you can come here to the shop at the bottom right. Then you would click limited time events to the right of main here. And then you could see the premium things that you can buy. I've already bought everything, I guess, but this Pikachu is free. So be sure to claim that. It's just a free Pikachu. It's not a Pikachu EX. It's a Pikachu, but it's nice. And then if you want these, I guess you could get those as well. And then you can also go to Pokegold and see what else you can get. Right now they have these Erica bundles, which seem like they'll be in the shop for quite a while. And then you can go to other, which right now shows nothing. You can also go to purchase Pokegold, which is showing everything in New Zealand pricing for me right now, which is actually higher than the US pricing. I have to uninstall the game and reinstall the game. So if you did go to New Zealand and download the game there, you have to uninstall and reinstall. I changed my language, but you have to actually uninstall and reinstall. And if you thought this conversion was you know, it was fine, just buy it anyway. No, you're losing like 20 bucks, man, by buying this. Isn't it? That's terrible. But yeah, that's why I haven't bought any of these yet. But I think this is the best value if you want to get these special celebration prices. This one is good. You're paying for 5. This is a 1 USD, and then you get basically double, more than double. This one you're paying for 15. You are getting double, and then this one you're paying for 50, only getting 22. Like, come on, man. Why didn't they give 50 bonus? Anyways, I don't know how long these will last. I think you can only do it once. So if you are gonna spend money on buying gold, you might want to scoop these up, at least like the $1 one, or just be free to play. That's also possible. So I guess you can wish list things. I didn't even know this. The hard part is, or where it was hard for me, it has to be something you don't have. So for me, for example, I don't have Charizard EX Crown. Then I can click this, and I can click wish list at the top here. This is a great way to see what cards you want next. I wanted to use this as an example to show that it highlights it. Unfortunately, I can't really show that feature, but it would supposedly make it a lot easier to see the cards you want. So if you really wanted like Butterfree, you can click here, and there should be a heart button if you do not have the Butterfree. That way, when you are scanning through this, you'll be able to see it much easier. Another tip is that you can open 10 packs with hourglasses. You just need 120 hourglasses. I don't think I've ever been able to save up that much myself, but if you have that patience, you can do it. And then another thing is your hourglasses do carry over. If you use an hourglass and you have 5 minutes left to open your next pack, you will save 55 minutes on the following pack. So just a little thing to keep in mind. So yeah, that's pretty much all the tips. I do think the biggest one, or the nicest one, is this spreadsheet for keeping track of your stuff. It is a lot more work. You just go file here, you make a copy, and then you can be like, all right, I have 2 Butterfrees, I have 1 Venusaur EX, and then at the top here it'll say you still need 60 cards from Mewtwo and 60 from Pikachu, and then you need 61 from Charizard. So you're like, okay, well, maybe I open Charizard because I only need 60 from this one, and I need 61 from this one. It takes a long time to fill out, but it's kind of worth it if you're trying to like min-max, I guess. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. None of these were like combat tips. I don't know if people really care about like battle tips, but I feel like the combat's pretty straightforward. The battling's straightforward. The tutorial's pretty good. Let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will link the Reddit thing again in the spreadsheet below, and yeah, good luck. Stay hydrated.